So I was just having a really good conversation with my ex fiance. We finally talked, and it was about letting go and let God. Because there's a lot of uncertainty, and it feels like there's a lot of pressure. Like you're going through a lot of things, and it's like you feel like you need to do it. You feel like you need the answers now. Like you need to take charge, you need to take control. But I had this conversation also with my sister yesterday about me getting my first property. And I was feeling stressed and stuff like that. And she was like, you need to set the intention, and then you need to let go and let God. And it made sense because she was like, just put the pressure on God. Like tell him like, hey, like I'm going through this. I leave it up to you, like whatever you want. And so I was talking right now about that, and we were just kind of saying like what happened, lessons to be learned, like moving on from here. Like I'm still going to San Antonio, and I was telling her like it's so easier to just come back and like work things out again. But life is always teaching you lessons. So like I was telling her, like life is always teaching you lessons, and until you learn the lesson, it's always gonna keep teaching you the same lesson. And it's been trying to teach us this lesson already a couple of times. So I'm like, fuck, like as hard as it is, and trust me, I would love to just move back. I mean, I still want to move back, but like as easy and as amazing, like that would be me saying like I have not learned my lesson. Like, and what's gonna happen, the lesson is gonna repeat itself because it has not been learned. So when it hasn't been learned, and you know that you need to do another thing, I think another layer, we go back to letting go and letting God. Like let go and let God. Like you don't have to know all the answers. You don't have to know exactly what's gonna happen. You don't need to know the how. And I think it's nice because I have not grown a big relationship with God yet. I am working on it. I'm, looking forward to it, because you have to each day, you have to work on your mindset, on your body, and on your soul. So it's mind, body, soul. Mind, body, soul. So my body and my mind, I have them down. I take care of my body a lot. I have a full ripped six pack. My mindset, I've been working on my mindset, developing my mindset, developing my awareness since 2021, but not my soul. My soul is the relationship with God. That's something that I am aware that I lack. I am aware that like I need to get better at. And when my sister said, you don't need to know everything, just put the burden on him. Tell him like, hey, like I'm going through this. This is what I want. I'm gonna let it up to you. You guide me. Let it be what it is. But once again, this is what I want, but I will do what you tell me to do. And I know you have always the bigger plan for me, and you always have my back. And it's like, let him guide you. So interesting, right? Because I was talking to, it's so weird saying, I want to say my girl, but it's like, it's so weird saying my ex. I don't know. It's so weird. Things are just, I told her, look, for right now, I think what we need to do is we need to let go and let God. And I think that the best part is like I told her like I still love you, like I still care for you, like I put a ring on you, like you know. So it's hard for me, but once again, the game of life says that if you don't learn the lesson, it's gonna repeat itself. It's gonna repeat itself. So I told her, look, ultimately, I think this is how we should approach it. This is how you should approach it. If you genuinely believe and feel that we are meant to be, then we are gonna be, right? If you genuinely feel that you and I are meant to be, we're gonna be. But you don't have to worry about the how. You don't have to worry of like how we're gonna be. But if you feel genuinely and believe that we are supposed to be, that we are soulmates, then we will be. If we don't come back, then it was that we were not, right? But if you believe that we are, then it will be one way or another. Like, you don't have to worry about it because we are soulmates, right? Like, so then you don't have to worry about it. Like, you have to let go and you have to let God. So, powerful information because it's not easy. It's never easy. Like, we're talking about feelings, we're talking about like deep emotions, we're talking about like the future, relationships. Anytime you're talking about relationships, it's never easy. Anytime you're talking about relationships, it will never be easy. But those are the hard conversations. And another conversation that we had was, I just had a coaching call with my mentor, Wes Watson. And he was saying that you need to let go of all the vices. You need to let go of the drinking. You need to let go of the smoking. And I realized that I did let go of drinking, smoking. I let go of all that stuff. But she didn't. She let go of drinking, but not the smoking. And she smoked a lot less, but not fully. And yesterday, no, a week ago, Wes told us that until you let go of the drinking and the smoking, you're never gonna be the happiest that you can be. And he got me thinking, fuck. Like, my girl never like let go like fully of smoking. And I think maybe that's why we weren't on the same frequency, because I let go of the smoking and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Like, I was going through a lot of difficult times. Like, I would see her pen and I would be like, fuck. I would tell her, I would be like, fuck, I want to smoke. I don't know why, but like, I know I shouldn't, but like, I want to smoke. And no shit, because I saw it in front of me, right? But last week when Wes talked to us, I was like, oh, that makes sense. We weren't on the same frequency because I was facing already like challenges within my mind. I want to smoke, I shouldn't smoke, and feeling like weird, feeling like shit. Because think about it, when you smoke or drink, for those of you that still smoke and drink, quit that shit. But when you smoke, you're feeling good, and then you start feeling negative and you're like, oh, let me take a hit. I'm feeling anxious, let me take a hit. It's been a hard day, let me take a hit. I'm feeling sad, whatever, let me take a hit. Right? Like, that's what happened. So like, when I didn't have that let me take a hit, my mind was like growing, because I was like, I feel like this, and I was like, fuck, well, there's nothing to like ease my mind, right? So I had to grow through all of that. So I think that was a big component too. But if you guys smoke, if you guys drink, I think letting go of it should be something that you should strive at doing at some point. Because ask yourself, does drinking or smoking help me? And be honest. You have to be fucking honest with yourself. Does smoking or drinking help me? And if you're being honest, you're more than likely gonna say it doesn't. So then why the fuck do you do it? Because it's so much easier to just drown yourself in drinking and smoking and not feel the real feelings that you need to face so that you can grow through them, right? Let me know what you guys think, but I'll see you guys until later.